We look at rats or mouse. Let's look at that one here. A rat can be symbolic of poverty, a curse, or the result of polluted land. When you're seeing rats in your dream running about and hiding in the little corners and thing, because these are nocturnal animals. Now, understanding animalistic or animal category of dreams is understanding how that creature operates in the real world. What are some of the behaviors of that animal in real? This also gives you a clue of how the spirit will operate and how it will affect you. So the rat normally hides. It normally waits till the night to come out. And I also do a little research too. Rats like to come out. You will see rats coming out during the day when there's a overpopulation in the hole or the wherever the nest is. That is the only time you will see them in the day. But if there is a small quantity of rats, you find they will only come out at night time, not during the day. But if the colony is too great, you're going to see them coming out in the daytime. Right? So I learned that today. Praise God. So how does that apply now to your dream and in a spiritual sense? It is showing you that that spirit have a way of operating undetected by you. Because when you sleep in, this is when the spirit working and creating problems for you. So I'm showing you how the spiritual or the physical behavior of the rat affecting you spiritually in your life. So rats only come out when they have food. Rat not coming out to stay in a place that food is not being supplied to it. It will move. So what is the food the rat eating? Your prosperity. What the rat eating? Your fruitfulness. This is what the enemy eating. This is what the rats coming to eat. This is what they're eating. Your food, the food to the rat, from a spiritual perspective, is your spiritual fruits. This is what the rat eating. So all your labor, all your sowing your seed and you're blessing this one and blessing that one, and the Bible tell you about storing up your treasures in heavenly places, and you have a spiritual realm of resources as a result of the things that you do, and God bless you with. You have a spiritual resource. The rat is going into your resource, spiritual resource, and beginning to extract things from you. So you could now get pay, and that rat start to come out and start to take from you. But how it looking? How it be in disguise? Suddenly something happen in your car. Suddenly something happen with your teeth. Something happen with the doctor. Suddenly something coming up to now begin to eat away of your wealth or your prosperity. This is what the rat coming to do if you don't deal with it. Now I'm going to show you why the rat have the ability or legal right to come and eat from your resources. Unforgiveness, greed, jealousy, or the practice of witchcraft are usually entry points for these rodents to appear in a dream and devour the prosperity of the victim, which subsequently leads to poverty and lack. So once you have the open door for the rat will come and feed and go. And as a result of it feeding, you losing. You becoming poor. You're becoming in a sense of lack. Now, this is why people don't understand when you deal up with witchcraft, when you go to altars, when you go for information and you deal up with familiar spirits and you take evil eye and you take pendant and you're smoking out your house. You don't know, you just open the realm for spiritual rats to come in and begin to feed off of your resources. People don't know that. They don't know how to assess the rat and what it's going to do. It could only appear when there's an opening and when there's food to eat. There's pollution. There's dirtiness going on. This is where the spirit will come in now and begin to eat. Now, if you begin to deal with, remember again, if you begin to deal with the jealousy, the unforgiveness, your greed, if you begin to deal with these things, then you're going to start to see killing these kind of animals in your dream. You're not going to see it now Because if you feel nothing wrong with you, you don't have no greed, you don't have no unforgiveness for nobody, you not jealous of people gift or jealous of people what they have and the relationship, you don't feel no kind of way, you just perfectly accepting, you just so loving, and you don't ever have no ill feeling about anything or anyone. Because you stay and feel that way, then the rat have legal right to come in and begin to eat and feed on your resources, and as a result you're going to suffer lack. You understand? And it's not nobody doing no hex towards you, it's not nobody who cursing you, is you not releasing things God bringing in your forefront or making you aware in your dream, and you not dealing in the right way or responding to the things that he's showing you in the right way to get freedom. That is the problem most of the times. So Leviticus 11:29 to 30, it says, these also shall be unclean unto you among the creeping things that creep upon the earth, the weasel, the mouse, the tortoise after his kind, and the ferret, and the chameleon, and the lizard, and the snail, and the mole. So this is in regards to the Israelites being not able to eat certain animals or creatures. God commanded them not to eat certain things, web feet or whatever the case. So these was considered unclean things to them. Now, this is not the case anymore. The Bible tells us nothing is unclean of itself. That period or that dispensation that we cannot eat certain things is no longer applicable, because Christ has made a new way for us through his blood. So eating these things is not the problem anymore. But from the spiritual perspective, these animals that present itself in a dream will always be in regards to a demonic entity, not godly entity. This is the uncleanness here. It has remained unclean as a spirit, or as in a sense of these spirits or these symbols in a dream will never be nothing good in regards to a Christian. This is what I'm trying to say. These symbols, so this is why Leviticus saying it's unclean, but not unclean in the physical, but unclean as an unclean spirit in the spiritual.